Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Adventures. My name is Brendan Rich, and today we are going to, I'm going to show you a Guardian farm that gives you monumental amounts of XP. I'm talking level 30 in less than 5 minutes. It works with one person, but it works best with two. I can't take the credit though. The link is in the description to Silent Whisperer, who is the actual creator of this farm, you could say. This is also me exploring the ocean monument. Obviously I'm peaceful because I did this after my end rant from last episode, but yeah, the reason I'm mining so fast, besides the fact that I speeded the video up a little bit, is due to the fact that I have a helmet that allows me to mine faster. I have a good pickaxe that has good enchantments on it, and then I also have what are those things called? A conduit, which is surrounded by, you know, these blocks that you find in the ocean monument. But yeah, if you do it, as you can see, I can breathe underwater forever, and I can see very clearly. So, and also it damages hostile mobs that are in the water or close to its vicinity. So that's also really cool. It has a lot of really awesome effects. I'll make a video on how to make it one day. I mean, you guys can go look up conduit on Google search or on YouTube, and you'll find a video and a tutorial of how to build a conduit and make it do its effect. But as you can see, I can see under the water really clearly because of this effect. It basically gives me night vision, but rather than seeing night vision out of the water, I can see under the water. And it blinks a lot because if I'm out of the water for too long, then the effect will wear off. So keep that in mind. It works basically while you're underwater, as you can see. The conduit, you just saw that to my bottom left, that's it right there. And boats actually work a lot better in the 1.14, so you can actually travel a lot faster. But yeah, I'm clearing all this out to build the farm. You don't have to clear all these blocks out, I just wanted to collect them. However, I would recommend collecting the sponges because, and also the sea lanterns because they look really cool. Because you're going to need the sponges, and I'll show you why later in the video. But for now, I just thought it was really cool to be able to show you guys this area. Also, you'll notice that I'm using an excerpt. Yeah, this is the conduit. This is how you build it right here. You have to use the blocks from the ocean monument. Or you can make the ocean monument blocks with the loot that you get from the mobs, but it's much easier to just get them from the monument. It can be any of the blocks as long as they're from the monument. Except for lanterns, I don't know about them, but all the other blocks should work. But yeah, I'm using Legend of Zelda Zora's Domain as one of my music excerpts because it's one of my favorite games, and I thought it was fitting for this episode considering it's all in water. So anyways, there's the conduit again, and this is the area that I have mined out, and I'm going to show you guys now how to get the Guardian XP. I'll show you real quick. My enchantment was Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch. That's why I was able to mine the glass without it breaking. Feather Falling and Depth Strider, which helps you walk underwater faster. And then of course I have Aqua Affinity and Respiration, which makes you breathe longer and also mine faster underwater. So be sure to have those enchantments if you're going to do underwater things. Here it is, guys, ladies and gentlemen, the farm that I built. And it took me about 5.5 hours total to do everything from building it to getting it all right. I don't know, just go watch Silent Whisperer's video. He'll show you how to do this. But as you can see, I'm level 45 and I'm still leveling up really quick. And even if it wasn't speeded up, it would still be genuinely quick. And as you can see, I'm kind of being a little edgy here without it's on easy. So, because if you do it on hard, because these fish hurt you no matter what. No matter what you do, if you hit one of these fish, it will attack you. That's just how it works with the Guardian. So that's a big downfall. So what I recommend doing is getting armor that has mending on it, so that when the armor breaks, the experience you collect will go to repairing your armor and also your sword. My sword has mending and looting 3 on it, and so I also recommend a looting sword because you can get a lot more fish and basically have endless supplies of food and ocean monument blocks, and also, if you want to get real fancy, endless amounts of sea lanterns, which are beautiful blocks. As you can see, I can make a lot of prismarines, so that's really cool. And I'm going to build me a little wall here so I don't fall off by accident, and also so ghast don't see me and shoot me all over the place. And also, I think it's a really pretty block, especially compared to the red background the Nether provides. I think the blue looks really nice, or the green, whatever you see. I see a greenish blue, like a teal, turquoise kind of color. But anyways, yeah, so this is basically the Guardian farm, and I'll show you details, like I'll show you a couple pictures of what you can do to build it, but you're definitely going to want to go check out that link because he has a lot more detail and explanation on how to do it. But I'll show you how I did it in a really quick and short summary. As you can see, the video is barely over 10 minutes. So that's that. But yeah, as you can see, I'm getting a lot of experience really quick, and if you're at level 0, I'm not even kidding, you can get experience from level 0 to 30 in about 3 to 5 minutes. This is just me traveling to my home. I actually traveled through the Nether to get to places, because the Ocean Monument was 2,500 blocks away from my home, but in the Nether it's only 240 blocks away. So that's really nice. But as you can see, I have all these Nether portals because I have found all the spawn locations of all the guardians in my area, and I have a water source in each of these boxes here, and then the water source flows into the portal, and then the mobs go directly into those portals. What happens is if you stand out here for about 5 minutes, you'll have enough fish spawn into the Nether that when you go into the Nether, it'll be a lot laggy. So the longer you spend outside of that area, the more fish will spawn and the laggier it'll be. The reason it'll work better with 2 people is because if one person is standing in the overworld while one person is standing in the Nether, you can constantly have fish spawn. So that's really fun. The only downfall is you have to take a break and eat every single time, and you can't even switch it to peaceful to restore hearts. So a couple things I'd recommend is potions of instant health, or I'd recommend a beacon with regeneration activated. That way you can hit the fish a lot quicker and you don't have to pause this constantly. This is me. You can get sponges from inside the ocean monuments. That's where I got all my sponges. I found around 62, I believe. But yeah, if you get sponges, you can soak up water with them, and it's a quick way to basically drain the ocean. As you can see, I'm doing really good here. And those Nether bricks are my spawn location. So this is actually before I put the portals down, part of the process. But yeah, there's a lot of fish that got trapped up in here. So as I put my sponges down, what'll happen is the fish will need water, and they die. They just automatically die, and so you get to collect a bunch of free bones and fish, and it's really cool. I felt bad because there were a few dolphins I couldn't save. I had to kill the dolphins because they ran out of water. So call me evil, but it was for the greater good, I think. But yeah, try to build portions, because if you don't build sections like I am now, it'll be a lot harder to actually drain the ocean. And trust me, it's quicker to just build walls and drain it than it is to try and drain the whole thing in one go, because water mechanics are really whack in this game, and I can't even explain them. But that's the easiest way I found, and it was relatively quick. I think it took me maybe 45 minutes, an hour to drain this whole thing, which is insanely quick compared to laying down a block for every water source there is out there, and every single block in the ocean is a water source. So what I mean by that is the water source it spawns from the block space. So in order to get a sponge dry again, you just have to put it into a furnace, and then it'll be just like new. As you can see, I have a beacon that helps me mine faster, so that whenever I mine my blocks, it'll be faster and whatnot. Obviously, I mean, why else would I have that miner on? But yeah, you're gonna need a lot of blocks, and I use dirt because I had a ton of dirt from when I flattened out my land, and then I use cobblestone for the walls. And of course, to build the end portals, you're gonna need quite a bit of obsidian, and the easiest way I found to get obsidian is actually going to the end and getting the pillars that the dragon's health beacons spawn on. And I also brought my beacon here that helps me mine. I put haste 2 on this one because obsidian takes forever. I also have efficiency 5 on my pickaxe, so this is real time. As you can see, haste 2 and my efficiency 5 pickaxe. This is real time watching me mine this. Look how quick it is. It takes about 1.5 seconds compared to 10 seconds, which is how much a diamond pickaxe will take without haste 2 and without any enchantment. So it's literally about 7.5 times faster to do this than it is to do it vanilla. Yeah, there's a lot more obsidian than you would think. In fact, as you saw in the last video when I died in this area, you could see these pillars actually go under the end island. And so, interestingly enough, you think it'll end at ground level, but it actually goes all the way down into the void. So I thought that was really neat. So anyways, this is the fastest way I know how to get obsidian, but that's basically the majority of the video, guys. That's my XP farm I made with the Guardians. Like I said, it's not too long of a project. If you're just dedicated and you work hard enough at it, you'll get it built in no time. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft Adventures. Ocean monuments are one of my favorite structures in the game. I think they're so fun, so unique. I think that one of the best updates that came to this game was the aquatic update, and it has seriously changed the game and the way it's played, and has made it more exciting and brought a whole palette of gorgeous blocks for us to build with. So anyways, and really unique mobs and lots more fish. There's just so much more to do in the world now because of it. But yeah, I hope to see you guys in my next video, and until then, I hope you have a great day.